Have you ever looked in the mirror, ready to go out, only to feel like your clothes somehow added 10 extra pounds that you don't actually have? It's one of the most frustrating feelings, especially after 50, when style and confidence should be about highlighting your best features, not hiding them under outfits that work against you. The truth is, so many women over 50 unintentionally make choices in their wardrobe that create the illusion of a larger frame. It's not about your body changing, it's about learning how to dress in ways that flatter and celebrate who you are today. Here's the good news. Fashion isn't about restriction or following strict rules. It's about freedom, expression, and finding the balance between comfort and elegance. But there are some common mistakes that even stylish, confident women make without realizing. Things like picking the wrong fabric, choosing the wrong cut, or adding accessories that overpower the whole outfit. These little details matter more than most people think, and when they're not working in your favor, they can make you look older, heavier, or simply less polished than you deserve. That's why this video is going to be a game changer for you. Today, we're diving into 7 mistakes in clothing that instantly make women over 50 look larger. And of course, I'll show you the smart alternatives that will keep you looking slimmer, taller, and effortlessly chic. Whether it's about choosing the right neckline, avoiding certain prints, or understanding the power of flattering fabrics, you'll discover simple style swaps that make a huge difference. By the end of this video, you'll feel confident knowing exactly what to avoid and what to embrace. You'll realize that it's not about chasing trends or wearing clothes that make you feel uncomfortable. It's about elevating your personal style with flattering outfits for women over 50 that make you feel empowered, modern, and radiant. So if you've ever wondered, am I wearing something that actually makes me look bigger? Stay tuned, because once you know these style secrets, you'll never look at your wardrobe the same way again. Let's start with the first mistake that almost every woman has made at some point without even realizing it. One of the most common mistakes women over 50 make when getting dressed is choosing clothes that are either far too tight or much too baggy. Both of these extremes can make you look larger than you actually are, even though they seem like opposite problems. Let's break down why. When you wear clothing that's too tight, whether it's a blouse pulling across your bust, pants clinging to your thighs, or a dress that hugs every curve, it emphasizes every line, bump, and wrinkle. Instead of flattering your shape, it highlights the very areas you may not want attention drawn to. Tight clothing can also make you feel self-conscious, constantly adjusting or tugging at fabric, which takes away from your natural elegance and confidence. On the flip side, oversized clothing can be just as unflattering. Many women choose loose, boxy outfits hoping they'll hide problem areas. But in reality, baggy clothes usually do the opposite. They add bulk, create shapeless silhouettes, and overwhelm your frame. A long, wide tunic with loose pants, for example, can make you appear heavier and shorter, rather than slimmer and more proportioned. So what's the solution? It's all about finding the fit that skims, not squeezes your body. Think of clothing that lightly follows your natural shape without clinging. A blazer that nips in slightly at the waist, a pair of trousers with a smooth waistband that falls straight down, or a dress with gentle structure around the shoulders. These details can create clean lines and give your figure definition. The goal is balance. Highlight your best features while allowing the rest to fall naturally. If you're unsure, pay attention to how your clothes move when you walk or sit. Do they pull? Do they swallow your frame? The right fit should feel effortless and comfortable while still giving you a polished outline. And remember, tailoring is your best friend. Even a small adjustment at the waist or hemline can completely transform how a piece looks on you. Wearing clothes that fit properly doesn't mean giving up comfort. It means embracing pieces that flatter your shape as it is now. And once you master this balance, you'll be amazed at how much slimmer, taller, and more confident you look. Now, even if you've nailed the fit, there's another hidden trap that can make you look larger: the colors and prints you choose. Let's move on to mistake number 2, where we'll explore how the wrong shades and patterns can sabotage your style. Even if your clothes fit perfectly, the wrong choice of colors or prints can instantly make you appear larger than you are. Color has incredible power in fashion. It can either slim you down, brighten your face, and create harmony, or it can work against you by exaggerating your frame. Let's start with colors. Bright neon shades, Overly saturated tones or very light pastels often reflect too much light, making your figure look wider. While they may feel fun or youthful, they can overwhelm mature skin tones and give the impression of added volume. Similarly, wearing one solid light color from head to toe, like an all-white or all-beige outfit, can make your silhouette appear broader unless it's carefully styled. On the other hand, darker and richer shades like navy, charcoal, forest green, or deep burgundy are universally flattering. They absorb light rather than reflect it, creating a natural slimming effect. That doesn't mean you should only wear dark colors, absolutely not. But learning how to use them strategically can make a world of difference. For example, pairing dark trousers with a lighter top helps balance proportions, while using a dark cardigan or blazer over a patterned blouse can instantly streamline your frame. Now, let's talk about prints. Large florals, bold polka dots, or wide horizontal stripes can unintentionally add visual weight. They draw the eye across the body, emphasizing width instead of length. If you love prints, opt for smaller patterns, vertical details, or subtle textures. A blouse with delicate pinstripes or a dress with a soft scattered floral pattern can create the illusion of height and elegance without adding bulk. Another tip: be mindful of where the print is placed. A bold print across the bust or hips can make those areas look bigger. Instead, try prints that are concentrated on areas you want to highlight, like the neckline or sleeves, while keeping the rest of your outfit solid and simple. Color blocking is also a clever strategy. Wearing darker panels along the sides of a dress or pants can visually slim the waist and hips, creating a more defined silhouette. It's a subtle trick, but it works wonders in flattering outfits for women over 50. Remember, you don't need to give up color or prints to look slimmer, you just need to use them with intention. Once you master this, your wardrobe becomes a tool to enhance your natural beauty rather than fight against it. Now that we've explored the power of colors and prints, let's move to another detail that often gets overlooked: the neckline and cut of your clothing. Believe it or not, the wrong neckline can instantly make you look bigger. Let's uncover why in the next section. The neckline of your blouse, dress, or sweater may seem like a small detail, but it can dramatically influence how your entire body looks. The wrong cut in this area can make your torso appear wider, your neck shorter, and even add years to your appearance. For women over 50, this is especially important because the neckline directs attention straight to your face, where we want focus to be, not on unflattering proportions. High necklines, such as turtlenecks or crew necks, can sometimes create a blocky effect. They shorten the line of the neck and draw the eye horizontally across the chest, which can make the upper body look larger. While they can work in colder weather if styled correctly, wearing them too often or without balance can be a mistake. Similarly, wide square necklines or boat neck tops can exaggerate the width of the shoulders and chest, creating an illusion of bulk. The most flattering solution? Opt for necklines that elongate and slim. A V-neck is one of the most universally flattering choices. It draws the eye downward, creating a vertical line that lengthens the neck and slims the face. A gentle scoop neck or a soft sweetheart neckline can achieve the same effect without being overly revealing. These shapes open up the chest area in a graceful way, directing attention upward toward your smile and eyes. When choosing tops or dresses, also pay attention to the cut around the shoulders and sleeves. Dropped shoulders or overly puffy sleeves can add unnecessary width, while tailored seams that sit right at your natural shoulder line provide structure without bulk. 3/4 length sleeves are another smart choice. They highlight the slimmest part of your arm and add balance to the overall look. Here's another pro tip: layering can either enhance or destroy the effect of a good neckline. For example, if you pair a flattering V-neck top with a bulky, high-collared jacket, you cancel out the slimming effect. Instead, layer with lightweight cardigans, open blazers, or long necklaces that echo the vertical line of your neckline. These simple tricks can transform a basic outfit into a flattering, confident look. Choosing the right neckline and cut isn't about following trends. It's about understanding what flatters your natural frame. Once you start making intentional choices here, you'll see how much taller, slimmer, and more elegant you appear, no matter your age. Of course, even with the perfect neckline, there's another hidden culprit that can ruin your outfit: the fabric itself. Let's move on to mistake number 4, where we'll talk about materials that make you look larger than you are. You might not think about it often, but the fabric of your clothing plays a huge role in how your body looks. Even if the fit is perfect and the color is flattering, the wrong material can make you appear larger, heavier, or less polished than you really are. For women over 50, understanding how fabric behaves is key to creating a wardrobe that feels both elegant and slimming. One common mistake is choosing stiff, heavy fabrics. Thick denim, rigid wool, or structured polyester can add bulk where you don't want it. Instead of draping smoothly, these materials often hold their shape in unflattering ways, making your frame look boxy. On the opposite end, clingy fabrics like cheap jersey or spandex blends can hug too tightly, highlighting every bump and line instead of smoothing them out. Shiny fabrics are another culprit. Satins, silks, or synthetic blends with too much sheen reflect light across the body. While they might seem glamorous, they often magnify areas like the midsection or hips. Unless styled very carefully, shiny fabrics can be unforgiving and add the illusion of extra volume. So, what fabric should you reach for instead? Look for soft, breathable materials with a natural drape. Cotton blends, fine knits, crepe, or lightweight wool can glide over the body in a flattering way. Linen can also work beautifully when tailored well. It gives off an effortlessly chic vibe, especially in neutral tones. Fabrics with a matte finish are generally more slimming because they absorb light instead of reflecting it, creating smooth, clean lines. Texture is another detail worth noting. Subtle textures like ribbed knits or lightly woven fabrics add interest without overwhelming the frame. But avoid overly chunky textures like thick cable knits or bulky boucle coats unless you balance them with slimmer pieces on the bottom. The goal is always proportion. If one part of your outfit has volume, keep the others streamlined. Investing in quality fabrics doesn't just help with fit, it also elevates your entire look. Well-made pieces hang better, resist wrinkling, and last longer, saving you money in the long run. And nothing feels more empowering than stepping out in clothes that not only flatter your figure, but also feel luxurious against your skin. Now that we've uncovered how fabric choices can make or break your outfit, let's turn to another subtle but powerful factor: the length of your clothing. Believe it or not, where your tops, dresses, and skirts end on your body can drastically change how slim or how wide you appear. Length is one of the most overlooked details in clothing, yet it has the power to make you look taller and slimmer or shorter and wider. Many women over 50 unintentionally choose tops, dresses, or skirts that hit at the wrong point on the body, creating proportions that add bulk rather than streamline the figure. Take tops, for example. If your blouse or sweater is too long and ends right at the widest part of your hips, it instantly draws attention to that area and makes you look broader. On the other hand, a top that's too short can cut off the torso and make your middle appear larger than it is. The most flattering length for most women is when tops end around mid-hip, long enough to create balance, but short enough to avoid covering your entire frame. Dresses and skirts work the same way. A hemline that stops at mid-calf, right where the leg is widest, can shorten your legs and add volume to your lower half. This is why so many women feel stumpy in the wrong dress length. The most flattering options are just above the knee or slightly below it, where the leg naturally narrows. Midi dresses can still work, but look for ones with a slit or vertical seam to break up the block of fabric and elongate your frame. Pants are another big area where length matters. Cropped trousers that end at the thickest part of the calf can make legs look shorter. Instead, aim for ankle-length cuts that skim just above the ankle bone. This creates a long, lean line that flatters almost every body type. Pairing these with shoes in a similar color, like nude flats or heels, can lengthen the leg even further. Proportions are everything. If you're wearing a longer top, balance it with slimmer pants. If your skirt has more volume, choose a more fitted blouse. Think of your outfit like a puzzle. Each piece should complement the others, not compete. The wrong lengths don't just affect your silhouette, they affect how you feel. When clothes cut your body in the wrong places, you can feel weighed down or frumpy. But when the proportions are right, you instantly feel lighter, taller, and more confident. Now that we've tackled the power of length, let's look at another sneaky culprit that adds unnecessary weight to your look: accessories that are out of proportion. Accessories are meant to complete an outfit, add personality, and bring balance to your look. But when they're too large, too heavy, or out of proportion with your frame, they can do the exact opposite, making you appear larger and less polished. For women over 50, accessories become even more important because they're often the first details people notice. Choosing wisely can lift your entire outfit, while the wrong choices can weigh you down. Let's start with handbags. Oversized tote bags or slouchy hobo bags may feel practical, but they often overpower a woman's frame. Carrying a bag that's nearly as wide as your torso creates the illusion of bulk, especially when it sits right at hip level. Instead, look for structured handbags in a medium size. A classic leather satchel or a crossbody bag that rests just below the waistline adds shape without overwhelming your silhouette. Neutral colors like tan, navy, or black are versatile, while smaller pops of color can be playful without dominating your look. Next, let's talk about jewelry. Chunky necklaces, oversized hoops, or stacks of thick bangles can quickly shift from stylish to heavy. Large pieces draw attention to areas like the chest, arms, or neck. Sometimes the very spots women over 50 prefer to soften rather than highlight. A better choice: delicate layered chains, a single statement ring, or medium-sized earrings that frame the face without competing with it. These pieces enhance your features and add elegance without adding visual weight. Belts are another area where proportion matters. Wide belts that cut straight across the waist can divide the body in half, making the torso appear shorter and the midsection broader. While belts can be incredibly flattering when styled correctly, slimmer options usually work better. Try a narrow belt in a matching or tonal color to subtly define your waist without creating harsh lines. Shoes, too, are accessories that affect proportion. Heavy platform sandals, chunky sneakers, or thick ankle straps can make legs look shorter and bulkier. Instead, opt for shoes with a sleeker design, classic pumps, pointed toe flats, or nude sandals that blend with your skin tone. These elongate the leg and create a graceful finish to any outfit. The golden rule with accessories is balance. If your outfit is already bold or patterned, keep your accessories understated. If your outfit is simple and streamlined, you can allow one accessory, like a chic scarf or a pair of statement earrings, to stand out. Always ask yourself, does this piece highlight me or does it distract from me? When chosen thoughtfully, accessories should enhance your style, not overshadow it. They should feel like an extension of your personality rather than an extra layer of bulk. Now that we've covered accessories, let's move on to one final detail that often goes unnoticed but has a massive impact: the shoes you wear. In the next section, we'll uncover how the wrong footwear can make your legs look shorter and your body heavier, and what to wear instead. Shoes are often the finishing touch to an outfit, but many women don't realize just how much impact they have on the overall silhouette. The wrong footwear can cut your legs off at awkward points, make your ankles appear thicker, and add unnecessary heaviness to your entire look. For women over 50, choosing the right shoes is not only about comfort, it's also about maintaining elegance and proportion. One of the biggest offenders is chunky footwear. Oversized sneakers, heavy platform sandals, or clunky loafers add weight to the bottom half of your body. While these styles might be trendy, they rarely flatter mature women because they create a bulky foundation that makes legs look shorter and less refined. Instead, opt for sleeker designs with a more streamlined shape. Classic loafers, elegant ballet flats, or simple trainers with minimal detailing are far more flattering options. Ankle straps are another detail to watch out for. Sandals or heels with thick straps wrapping tightly around the ankle can visually cut the leg in half, making it appear shorter and broader. If you love strappy shoes, choose thinner straps or ones that sit slightly higher on the foot rather than right at the ankle bone. Better yet, nude or skin tone shoes with delicate straps blend seamlessly into the leg, creating the illusion of extra length. Color matters too. Dark, heavy shoes paired with light-colored outfits can weigh down your look, drawing the eye to your feet instead of keeping the focus on your outfit and face. Nude shoes, metallic tones, or colors that complement your skin tone are excellent choices for elongating the legs. They create a continuous line from hem to toe, which is especially flattering when wearing skirts, dresses, or cropped pants. Heel shape also plays a role. Extremely thick block heels or wedges can feel clunky, while very thin stilettos may be uncomfortable or impractical. The sweet spot is a modest heel, 2 to 3 inches, that provides lift without sacrificing stability. A pointed toe, even on a flat shoe, also helps extend the leg line, giving a leaner appearance. Comfort shouldn't be overlooked. Many women over 50 hesitate to wear flattering shoes because they assume stylish options are painful. Thankfully, there are plenty of brands today that offer cushioned, supportive footwear that's also chic. Look for shoes with arch support, padded soles, and breathable materials so you can enjoy both comfort and style. Think of your shoes as more than just accessories. They are the anchor of your outfit. When chosen thoughtfully, they can elongate your legs, slim your silhouette, and tie everything together in a way that feels effortless. Now that we've covered fit, colors, necklines, fabrics, lengths, accessories, and footwear, it's time to bring it all together. In the final section, we'll recap the 7 mistakes women over 50 should avoid and share how small, intentional changes can completely transform the way you look and feel. We've now walked through 7 of the most common fashion mistakes that can make women over 50 look larger than they truly are. From wearing clothes that are either too tight or too loose, to picking the wrong colors, prints, or necklines, to overlooking fabrics, lengths, accessories, and footwear, it's easy to see how small choices add up. But the beauty of style is this. With just a few intentional adjustments, you can completely change the way your body looks and, more importantly, how you feel in your clothes. Let's quickly recap. Fit is everything. Clothes that skim your figure, not cling or drown it, will always make you look slimmer and more polished. Color and print choices can either add bulk or elongate your frame, so use them strategically. Necklines and cuts matter more than most people realize, guiding the eye and shaping your silhouette. Fabrics can make or break an outfit. Choose materials that drape gracefully and avoid those that cling or shine in the wrong places. And pay attention to length. Tops, skirts, and pants should end in spots that flatter your natural proportions, not cut your body in half. Accessories are powerful, but they should balance your frame, not overwhelm it. And finally, shoes are the anchor of your outfit. The right pair will elongate your legs and pull your look together. The key message here is simple. Style after 50 isn't about restriction or hiding. It's about choosing pieces that honor your body as it is today. Every woman deserves to feel confident, elegant, and radiant, no matter her age or size. Dressing in flattering outfits for women over 50 is not about pretending to be younger. It's about embracing the wisdom and beauty that come with experience while presenting yourself in the most polished, confident way possible. Remember, fashion is not about perfection. It's about self-expression. You don't need to change your entire wardrobe overnight. Start small. Swap one unflattering habit for a more intentional choice and watch how much of a difference it makes. Over time, these little tweaks will transform not just your look, but your confidence. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more style advice designed especially for women over 50. And don't stop here. Our next video will show you even more fashion secrets to look slimmer, taller, and younger without sacrificing comfort. You deserve to feel amazing every single day. And with the right choices, your clothes will finally reflect the vibrant, confident woman you truly are.